Hello guys, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. Alright guys, so we have some news regarding Dish Wireless. So as you know, I'm in favor of Dish getting stronger, making a comeback, and, competing with the other three big top carriers because like I said, I like options. I'd like to see a big fourth carrier. Dish Wireless is a great network. I think it has a lot of potential. But as I've said, and as many of you know, Dish has had a lot of financial issues. There's been a lot of poor decision making with them in the past, a lot of problems that have cost them lots of money. Their 5G build outs were extremely expensive, and they've been successful with a lot of the build outs, but they're pretty much tapped out financially. Number of reports and articles have told us this, that they are struggling financially, and that's what this is about. So Dish is looking for a way to stay in the game, but they need to make money in order to do that. So they've decided that they don't want to do any more build outs right now, that they're on pause with that. They're looking to advertise the Boost Infinite and Boost line in general as much as they can within a reasonable financial manner, right? They need to make sure that they can afford to do these advertisements. So they've been promoting the plans wherever they can that's cost effective for them. I just did a video yesterday about how they're, moving into small retail and trying to promote the plans there. Possibility of selling plans on Amazon is still in process. And, just little retail stores, like I said, that they're trying to push the plans out. But it's not enough. So Dish is now looking to eliminate some of its staff because they can't afford to pay these people. They probably don't see a reason to have them. They're not doing any build outs right now. And what's the best way to cut costs, right? To get rid of a bunch of bodies that you don't need, right? There's high salaries, benefits. Dish is saying we don't need all this. So it's a terrible thing because it's very bad, obviously, to put all these people without jobs. We're going to see more of this, unfortunately, as these companies, in general, companies are just going broke and people are not spending like they used to. They can't find ways to make money anymore. That, people are not paying for things like they used to, especially in 2023 with everything going on. People don't have the money that they used to have. They don't want to spend the money that they used to spend. And these companies are feeling it financially. So this is what happens. They begin layoffs. All right. So the link for this article will be down below for you guys in the description so you can read it or share it, whichever you choose. But I'm going to read the article. It's not too long. So according to several sources familiar with the company's activities, Dish Network has been eliminating jobs to reduce its overall expenses amid financing woes. The extent of the cuts is not clear. When asked about job cuts by Light Reading, who is the author of the article, Dish didn't deny the cuts, but didn't address them directly. The statement made was, like most businesses, Dish says we continually evaluate and adjust our workforce to meet the needs of our business. Okay, they said that while there may be fluctuations on some teams due to functional demands and performance issues, we are actively hiring throughout the company. So, basically, Dish is saying that the statement is saying that they are eliminating some jobs, but yet at the same time, they're also hiring. So it's a bit confusing here, but Dish says further, Dish is not listed among the employers on Colorado's Worker Adjustment and Retaining Notification Act list. Dish is based in Englewood, Colorado. Sources who spoke with Light Reading noted cuts in the company's retail, marketing, and public relations operations, including its new wireless business. According to one source, the cuts are being handled by each division individually rather than a broader corporate level. Another statement made was they are looking for a new role and would appreciate. So someone from Dish says that he's looking for a new role and would appreciate your support because he says he was a former Dish product manager and he said on his LinkedIn that he was hit by a Dish layoff on last Friday. So obviously, Dish is looking for cash. This wouldn't be the first time Dish has tightened its belt in recent years. Dish, in the summer of 2020, made the difficult decision of to reevaluate the organization. This includes a focused set of staffing reductions to align their workforce with the current and future needs of the business, right? Dish's headcount at the end of 2020 sat at 13,500, which was far below the 16,000 employees it counted in 2019. So they laid off quite a bit of people. Before the start of COVID-19 pandemic, at the end of 2022, Dish counted 14,200. So they boosted it back up a little. They got a couple people back in. So just under 14,500, it's reported at the end of 2021. They're saying it would make sense for Dish to tighten its belt now because Dish's capital structure may be unsustainable long term given elevated interest rates and significant refinancing requirements in 2024 and beyond. That may require it to operate with lower levels of debt and generate positive cash flow. So we already know that that's Dish's plan, right? They need to tighten the belt. That's their biggest issue. They cannot continue building out. They don't have the money. Now, they are required, okay? They are required to reach a certain amount of percentage by 2025. I think they have to get to 75%. They're at 70 now, I believe. So this is, according to reports, it will cost them at least $3 billion more to meet that deadline. And they need to raise that money, and the only way they can really do it is by letting people go, removing positions that, are costly to them that they don't necessarily need, and to not do any further build outs right now, just promote the plans cheaply as possible, which is why a lot of these advertisements that they're doing are in small little stores that don't cost as much. They are doing some commercials now, so the spending is still there, but it's within a reasonable budget for them right now. And I think that that's pretty much what we're seeing with many companies. They have to reevaluate their spending. That's where they went wrong in general. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be a fight for Dish. Like I've been saying, they really need some assistance. They need to find a company to merge with that can give them a boost. We had just read that they're looking to possibly merge with EcoStar, I believe it was. And if they did that, that can help them a little bit. There's been some success for that company. So, it's pretty much what we're looking at now with Dish and a lot of companies. It's going to be a battle. Definitely, it's going to be a battle for Dish. This is not going to be easy. Not at all. It's just pretty much the name of the game right now. So, all right, guys. There you have it. Just an update for you guys that have been following Dish, rooting for Dish. I wouldn't take this as a sign of further. I mean, obviously it's not good news, but I wouldn't put a stake, like I wouldn't put a nail in Dish's coffin, should I say, because I don't think that's what this is. I think it's more restructuring. Obviously, it's terrible news for the employees, and it's not good for Dish in general. Investors are going to eat them alive for this. This is going to tank their stock even more, because this is not good. It's never good when you're laying off staff. You're showing a sign of financial weakness, but at the same time, investors are already aware of their weakness, which is why Dish's stock has been tumbling anyway. The Dish is basically saying we don't have the money that's required to be a successful wireless competitor right now, but we're working on it. We're not giving up. We're trying. So good to see that they are trying. I think if they do some restructuring, they might stand a chance. Only time will tell. So there you have it. All right, guys, as always, I want to thank you for stopping by and watching. Much appreciated. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.